Oregon lawmakers. Joining us now live is State Representative Andrea Valderrama, a Democrat representing Oregon's 47th district, which includes the area where that shooting took place. Representative, we really appreciate your time, you being here with us, and of course want to acknowledge that a lot of people out there in your community are going through a lot right now. And with that in mind, we want to begin with data from 2021 that indicates that your district is made up of about 16% of people who are Latinx, people of color as a whole making up about 40%, a little over that of the population. So I'm curious, what are you hearing right now from your constituents, from people in your district?
Thank you so much. I continue to feel horrified by the violence in our neighborhood yesterday. Supposed to be a normal after school conversation with my daughter turned into a difficult one about how scared she and other children were to play at our park and at school. So I continue to hear from our kiddos, from fellow moms, from neighbors that they're concerned about separation of families just like ours. And we stand committed to sharing that our families deserve stability, and our communities, and especially our kiddos, deserve to stay together and to have less traumatic after-school conversations.
Yeah, you're trying to navigate this both as an elected leader and a parent and so many other hats at the same time. I'm curious, just to bring it back to this particular case, State Representative, this afternoon, Portland Police Chief Bob Day confirmed the two suspects/victims. At this point, they're kind of both. They're associated with the Venezuelan Tren de Aragua gang. What do you say to people who may be jumping to conclusions about what may have happened here, one way or the other, without clear evidence? What do you encourage them to do or not do at this point?
Absolutely. I always think it's important to go straight to the best source of information as possible. Personally, I'm a strong advocate in our safe communities and holding individuals accountable who aren't contributing to a safe community, right? I do remain troubled about the way that I am seeing enforcement actions take place. And for me, I do think that it's important for people to remember to take a breath and choose peaceful interaction, and not quickly judge communities that maybe look and speak differently from them.
Yeah, and I know that you've said prior to this interview in your run for our state ledge, you've said you're the first Peruvian American in the Oregon legislature. I know you've got a background in grassroots organizing, supporting the state's sanctuary law. Are you planning to support or maybe introduce any legislation this upcoming session related to the federal action that we've seen in the area?
Absolutely. I do think that we can continue to mitigate the violence and traumatic separation from our family. And this upcoming session next month, I'm bringing forward legislation to end the destabilization of children post-deportation and detention. In my role as the co-chair of the Subcommittee on Human Services, I'm also advocating to maintaining Healthier Oregon program, which provides health care for all Oregonians, and maintaining essential SNAP dollars. Oregonians can stay healthy. So that's what we're, as Democrats, focused on.
Okay, Oregon State Representative Andrea Valderrama, thank you again for your time this evening.